And there was this moment where like I just lost all hope. I'm like, well, that's it. Should I go on Twitter? Should I start as plainly, as eloquently as possible? I don't want there to be any lost context. I don't want to just look like I'm coming out of nowhere having a temper tantrum because these things are happening. The allegations I am levying towards YouTube are extremely serious. I didn't even get a partner manager until I had like 1 million subscribers. They don't care about you until you reach a certain altitude. And even then, you still just a number to them.
I kinda feel the same way that Cory does. I'm actually starting to think YouTube is racist. I'm not that type of person to say that though, but white people can post really dirty videos and YouTube is like, oh, nothing is wrong with that, keep it up. And a black person does it, YouTube is like, that's bad, we can't let this black person do this. Like, what the hell? Is YouTube trying to demotivate CoryxKenshin? While I may be wrong, but the actions seem to indicate that. Because if you take a look on the older times, that's where you figure out that CoryxKenshin has problems with YouTube. Or can I just say YouTube has problems with CoryxKenshin? Okay, enough with fooling around. Let's take a trip down memory lane on CoryxKenshin's reputation on YouTube. Now, in 2019, 2 years ago to be specific, Cory uploaded a video titled Try Not to Laugh Challenge #8, and let's just say everything was going pretty well until the man himself, Cory, was gone on YouTube. I don't know how much period of time he was gone, but right after he came back on YouTube, he uploaded a video titled Regarding My Retirement. Then the video was trending at #1, and guess what? YouTube decided to go on his older videos that has been published 9 months ago since he was gone, and they gave him community guideline strike. And I know in your mind you might be asking why it has to be taken down right now, especially right after he was trending. Why it has not been taken after it was published? Listen, I'm not trying to push any racial mindset here, but just think about it, man. Think about it. And the worst part here is that they didn't even tell my guy why he got a community guideline strike in the first place. I don't know what y'all think, but I think YouTube tried to dig deep into Cory's channel and find something that they can bring him down with. But I don't know, dude. That's my opinion, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. Maybe there's some criminals behind the platform, dark people who like does all this thing. But we haven't get into the real deal, so make sure to stick around to get a better understanding on the situation. And Cory tried to appeal the strike and it got rejected. And most of all, they didn't even tell him why his video got a community guideline strike. And I think YouTube should build communication with their creators, you know what I'm saying? Like, now people are starting to lose respect for YouTube and they are slowly destroying their platform. Now let's get into the most recent situation that happened like 2 weeks ago. So Cory lately uploaded a video gameplay, horror type shit, and it got age restricted. And Cory decided to step outside to save his channel and try to appeal the action that has been taken on his video. Then the appeal got rejected again. Then Cory stepped out of his way to check some other YouTubers who had the same gameplay as him. And he found out that other YouTubers got the same gameplay and they don't have any age restrictions in their videos. And Cory was extremely frustrated, man. You can see in his video. And I bet that everybody would be mad if they were in this situation. Me personally, I would be mad. I won't care. So Cory decided to use Markiplier as an example in this situation. But I have respect for Cory because he did mention that he's not trying to drag Markiplier into this situation. He just used him as an example because they have the same amount of success. And yeah, Cory went to Markiplier's video to see if it was age restricted, and it wasn't. Cory went back on YouTube and sent them an email saying, how come my video is age restricted while Markiplier is not, while we were playing the same game with the same scene. And YouTube went back on Cory's video, age restricted the video. Got you good, YouTube, didn't he? I think YouTube saw that they were wrong and unfair. And let's just say everything was going very well on that moment, and you might think like it's the end of the story. No. Moments later, both videos were age restricted. Funny, isn't it? I mean, not really. Now it's my time to give my opinion on the situation. I think YouTube is unfair, alright? In my opinion, I think it is unfair because I think every creator on the platform should be treated equally. Not more, not less, but equally. Now, enough with everything. Is YouTube demotivating CoryxKenshin? In this question, I wanna be pretty honest, right? To answer this question, I think it's safe to say that these things are slowly demotivating Cory. And over time, Cory is a person. He will realize that it's time to go on with his life and pursue other endeavors. Cory is very genuine and a nice person, and to see him like this is really frustrating. And as one of the biggest black creators, thanks for raising awareness in this situation. Yes, YouTube is on the wrong side, but as time passes, I hope YouTube can improve and do better. Thanks for watching so far if you're still watching, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side.